Okay guys, so we're gonna start thermoforming our garden rose petals. So I have different size styrofoam ball, a bowling ball. You can use any size. Well, the bigger it'll be more open, but they both work. So this is probably like a 6-inch styrofoam ball. So basically, let me show you the difference of one and the other. So we're gonna start putting some heat on our foam, and it starts getting kind of droopy. So I use different heat sources, you know, like a grill, the this heat source, and we're just going to make a little kind of a little rounded thing right there. Can you see? And then the edges, we're just going to pass it through these edges. And what you want to do, difference to a classic rose, is we're going to kind of give it a little twist, like a ruffled edges. So this is a very unique rose, the old garden rose. So you see, we got, and this is going to go wrapping around. So you got your rose. So we're going to do the other one. We're going to do another one. And we're just going to keep on going until we have our 24 petals. So I want you to warm. You can warm it on both sides. And it starts getting, you know, floppy. Don't pull too hard because you don't want to tear your foam. You see? And I'm going to show you how it looks with a bowling ball. Then we're going to pass it through the edges. Careful to not get burned. And we're just going to kind of twist. Where you see these little bends, that's where I recommend you twist. So you get the long side. Then you get a feel for your material. Oh, I forgot here. So we're just going to go around twisting like that. And look how pretty it's going to look. It's going to start going like that, and we're just going to wrap and wrap around. So we're going to do all our 24 petals. So I'm just warming this. It's just soft. Not all the way to the bottom, right? Just putting it, like, leave a little inch or something on the bottom. So that's kind of it. Now I'm going to start using, after the third one, a bigger ball. Why? Because you want your flower to start opening up. And then you're going to make this a little bit more open, right? Put a little bit more heat. And now I am going to pull this part of the bottom. So it's a little bit more open than the other ones. You can use 3 sizes, even 4 sizes, you know, but you want to leave your central ones with a smaller ball, right? So I should probably have a one in the middle of these 2 sizes, but it'll work just the same. So you want to keep on going with all your petals, because when you wrap it up, you know, you really don't, it doesn't matter too much, but it'll be easier, you know, the bigger, the wider the angle is. So anyways, let's continue. Pull it down a little bit here. So I do want it to roll down here. and then the edges. So we're going to continue with all our petals like this. And we keep on working it. So I just wanted to show you another technique that we use. This is a grill. So this is another heat source. And we just kind of warm it up like a little tortilla. And it's kind of faster. And then the edges, I'm just gonna make sure if you're gonna do this technique, you don't burn yourself. It could be a grill, you know, a pancake flat grill. And that's all I'm gonna do. So that's another technique for your petals. So let's continue. So now that we have thermoformed our petals, we're gonna use one of these little strips and just glue it together. I think our kids has 2 or 1. I'm not too sure. I think it's 2. And we're just going to use this kind of like a little structure to start wrapping our petals. So it's not even going to be seeable, but it's something to help you hold the petals together. Well, it doesn't, just to start it. It's kind of like the starter part that makes it easy to go wrap around. So we're gonna glue these 2 little rows like this. And then I divided my petals in 8, 8, 8. So you're gonna take one of your plates, the bowl that comes in, and I just stripped away all these parts. So you just cut it out and you stretch this open and you push it down as much as you can, because this is where we're going to put the last row. Okay, so to start off, we're going to do that. We're going to put 4 on the outside. So we're going to put 4. I think I'm going to use my glue gun better. So we are going to glue 4 on the side. So this is it's supposed to be 20 inches if you can make it go 20 inches. So we're gonna put 1 on each side. And we're gonna 4. So we're gonna do it kind of like 3 parts. So it's 8, 8, and 8. And I'm gonna glue this right here. And then you're going to glue it right here. Ooh, almost burned myself. Okay. So now on the inside part, we're going to glue. I think I left it too much space here. Let me see if I can move it a little bit. Well, we're going to glue this on the inside, okay? So we're going to do that. This is just kind of, you know how you buy those artificial flowers and they always have this little plastic structure in the middle? It kind of pushes it up. So I like to do the same thing with these little plates. You don't have to. Lots of people don't, and still your flower holds pretty good. I not always did all that stuff. So you're going to put your last 8, basically. It's the outside. And we're just going to, because I'm going to paint it at the end since it's going to be spray painted. But if you want to paint yours with craft paint, you can do it before. You can So you see, that's the ending of your flower. So it should hold like this. But now we're gonna do the internal part. So let's go. And this is just gonna be kind of like wrapped around, okay? So we're gonna start wrapping this part. And this first one is gonna be wrapped with itself, okay? So it means like we're gonna make a little wrap, you know, kind of bend this in. So we're gonna do like a little taco with itself. We're not closing one against the other like normally do, but it's by itself. So I'm just gonna make this, hold the top part, you see how that is? And we're just going to glue this. So we got the first part. So let me make sure I get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Let me move these away so I don't get confused. So now I'm going to start wrapping. So we're gonna wrap one side and then we're going to go looping it around, okay? So here we go. We start right here and we're gonna go this side. And we're just gonna loop it around. So before I close that one, I'm actually gonna place this one. So I'm gonna place like right there, okay? So this one's rolled in. So I have these two edges. So now this one's gonna start opening up a little bit. You don't wanna like close it too much. So I'm gonna go like that. And here you got 3 petals, right? So I'm just gonna push it up. And now I'm gonna close these 2. And now I'm gonna make sure I got this one right. And close it up. So I got 3 petals there. You know, the center and 2 on each side. Make sure it glues properly, which I am not doing. So you got 3 petals. You see how it starts looking? So cute. I love this flower. And then we're gonna start doing now we're gonna start with 4. We're gonna be every time you put it a little bit taller. Very little, so we're just gonna glue one side, okay? So we're just gonna glue, there, it looks good. So I'm gonna glue this on this side and press it until it glues. So we wait here. And now we're gonna start putting kind of like 3, a little bit more open, okay? Before you glue that one, we wanna glue the second one. So don't close this one up. We're gonna put this one in. We're gonna roll it up. So this is another layer of 3. So here we go. I'm going to close this up. It's getting all sticky. Glue's falling out. And then, now that we close this one, we're gonna do the last one. So, you don't wanna glue this side until you can really open it up. Okay, so we've got this This one's closing up too much, so you don't want that. You want this to push open like that, right? So we just close this one. Now we gotta put this one in here and continue to roll. So I think I got it the other way around. One, two, no, I got it right. So we're gonna continue to roll. Let me put a little more glue. Thing is, this one unglued and I thought it was already glued. So we're now gonna go on this 6th petal. And now we glue this edges. We try to make sure they're open the same way. You know, kind of like make sure this is like that. So I'm gonna push it in. No glue falls on it. And then I'm gonna push it to make sure it doesn't close up on me. Right there. And then now this one, you wanna make sure it doesn't close up on you either. So we're gonna do this. So you see we got kind of like layers of 3. We're gonna leave that one open. You see how, look at how pretty it's going. So we're gonna keep on going. We're on the 3rd layer. 3. So I'm gonna start, now it's gonna start opening up. So in 3, it should be enough, you know, it should be enough. You don't have to really layer them. It starts going, like, cause they're wide enough. So I'm just gonna do glue one side until you have all your 3 parts. So there you go. Ooh. My glue is coming out strong. So you're gonna have one here, and then you're gonna have the 3rd one here, and the 2nd one here, around here. So I'm just gonna glue one side until you're ready to glue. You're just gonna kind of visualize it. It's right here. See how it's looking? And then I'm gonna put the 3rd one right here. This is where it should go. Okay, so let's get it glued. So we're gluing right here. And then just so you can see it from the top, how these are like, these parts are like that. And then you close these parts up. So now we're gonna close it up. You close this side. Make sure it starts opening up quite a bit. Because remember, we gotta go to this big space. So you gotta make sure there's some space on it. And then we're gonna go here and we're gonna open it up. So there it goes. It is looking lovely. And this is, so if you, that would be too close, so you got to push it like that when you glue it. So we're going to do the last, we've done our 8, did actually 9. We took one from here. So with that being said, we're gonna have to organize and start making sure, but we gotta make sure that we have enough to get to here, okay? So that means this, we got like two more lines to go. So we gotta make sure, I'm gonna make a little cut here, just so you can know if this starts getting too long, you just cut this off. But we will check this at the end when we start gluing this structure and the petals that are left over to the plate. So once this is closed, we start working. So now we're gonna put these a little bit higher and open. So we've got 1, 2, 3, and then 4. So we're gonna make a layer of 3 and then a layer of 4. So here we go. So you see how open it is? Now, I think I can put on both sides because they won't go over each other anymore. You just gotta make sure there's a big little, like a big gap here. You see what I mean? One, 2, 3, and then over here. 1, 2, 3. And do it over here. And then 1, 2, 3 over here. I think I put it a little bit to the side, but here you go. You got your 3 sides. So we're gonna do it. Try to make it look, there we go. There we go. That's a space. Oh, it's too tall. Ooh. So now we go. Now looking at from the top, now these are the last ones we're gonna put before we set it on the big plate. So you want to concentrate on the best 4 places because this is going to be perfectly aligned to the other 4. So remember, your last layer before you glue it to the plate has to be aligned with the plate, with the structure. So let's see. You see that here? So I just feel they're too, you can look at it on the side. So when you're forming it, you see here it's too short. So you want these petals to kind of almost hit the bottom. So some, depending on the thermoforming, will be closer to the table than others. So I'm gonna glue one by one. So I'm just gonna put the top part so I don't make a mistake here. And then right here, we're gonna check that the length on the side here, like sideways, you gotta be looking at that. No, first I'm gonna put this side so it'll be perfectly aligned with the top one. So I'm just gonna see it sideways. You gotta see it sideways like that. And then I said, okay, I think that's the place. And I'm just gonna glue it right there. And then these last 2. Now you don't want to close them yet. You just want this part. Because we're going to set it on our plate and then we start closing it and gluing it to the petals on the plate. So this is just a little bit. Okay, so you got your almost complete flower. But now you want to make it like really big. So we're setting it there. Okay, so you want to align these 4 right in the middle of these 4. So what are we gonna do? And this is still, the edges are not glued, these are not glued. So here is where you're going to, this is the tricky part. So first of all, we need to get this perfectly straight. Let me use a little knife or something. Because you don't want it to be, I mean, when you glue it, nothing happens, you know, it doesn't look crooked. But you don't want it to be, you don't want it to give you trouble while you're building. So here we go. Just making sure this is as flat as possible, and I think I got it. So look at that. It is looking gorgeous, gorgeous. So now that you have it here, we are going to glue it right in the center and make sure that it's in the center and that this petal is over this one. Let me see if I can make it bigger because the flower's getting pretty big. You see right there? Ooh, a little bit. Okay. So now that we have this, I think no, it's not that bad. Okay. So, I mean, it doesn't have to be perfect, but you want it as perfect as possible. So we are going to start the lines we hadn't finished. Remember these ones? We're going to have to kind of start gluing them to the top, and then this and this. So until you get your flower looking like that. So now layer 1, let's do it. Layer 1, but you're not going to go all the way up. You're just going to go up to here because you want your petal to kind of like fall down really cute without it flopping, but you want it to fall a little bit. So this one, you see how much it closed? It closed too much here. So what you're going to do when that happens is the other side, you push it. You don't glue it like that. You stretch it down. Okay? So let's do that. So I'm going to glue this one. And now I want it to start getting solid because I'm just gluing the interior part. So now we're going to go this one. Look at this right there. You want to glue it to that. Okay. Or you can go let me just go like that so you don't get confused because then we're going to get all confused. I'm kind of used to it, but I'm going to glue this one just to give it a structure right here. So this is almost the last 4 layers because we got the last one on the bottom. But let's do this one. This one that is still above the plate, let's do this layer. So you all kind of go in a structure because sometimes I can get kind of confusing, guys. Sorry about that. So we're going to make sure this is glued and make sure you don't stretch it too much and you let it open up. So I'm going to go through this part still. And I'm going to open it up. And now I'm gluing this side. I hope you all can see. And it's being glued. Now right here, also this side of this last petal, and I'm gluing it here. Not all the way up, but almost. So now I'm gonna open this one and I'm gluing it right here. And it's starting to look so pretty. I mean, I am in love with this flower. I love this garden rose. I mean, I love the classic rose also, but this one has this like softness, but at the same time, if you have it in red or purple, it's just very powerful. So we're gonna close it up right there. You see, now this part doesn't flop. These parts are flopping, except the one we already glued. So let's go on the layer before the last, and we're gonna start gluing to the top layer that we just glued. And if you can see right there, I'm gluing, let's glue the almost last layer. And now I'm gonna, you see right here, we're gonna make sure this is very, very well glued to this layer. You don't want anybody seeing that plate. You don't want them seeing your structure. Look at that. Now this one. So I'm putting glue all this here in the back, and I'm gluing it to this one. I'm gonna do this one right here. And I'm gluing it and making sure my structure, nobody can see the structure. So I think we got it done. Now we just got these 4 little floppers here. So, and we just close them up as open as can be. You know, you can actually close it from the top part. That means you glue it without it being too stretched up, or unless you're doing it in a wall, then yes, but you know, I kind of like them looking like that when you have it in a freestanding, and this is freestanding. So I am going to, now I'm going to glue it from up here. This looks so pretty. It's starting to look so pretty. So I'm going to glue it right here. So when you glue from one side to the other, that's what gives it like a little bit of body and makes it, you know, gives it that space between petals that you want it to have. So I'm just going to glue this part here. Just look at that. What a pretty flower. What a pretty rose. I'm going to open it up a little bit more. Then I'm going to start right here. I'm going to do the last layer. I should have finished this first layer, but I'm keeping it as open as possible. You do want to make sure that the plate is not, they can't see the plate. You know, somebody kind of like goes through it like, because there's lots of people that want to see everything. They want to see how everything works, which is just normal. I'm kind of like the same way, so I don't blame them. So there you go. Look at how pretty. So we just glued the last one right there, the first of the last. And now over here, and we're going to, well, I'm gluing both sides at the same time. Should have waited. But you see, so I put glue on both sides and I'm closing it up. Making sure it's bent to the inside. So it gives it a little bit more fluffiness. And then the last two, you put some glue here. And here we go. So now we're going to start thermoforming our leaves. We don't need our bowling ball. We just need, we're going to pass our heat through the middle. Let it become a little bit soft. And we're just going to pinch right there, our central line. That's where we're going to put our wire. And then we're going to make some lines to the sides, pinching as well. We're going to keep this pinch, and we're going to go right here. You see? And we're going to do that right here. going to follow that same thing. I'm going to do an extra one up here. Make sure you don't lose your central part. And we're just going to go like right here. So we're going to do right here. We're going to try to keep our central line as straight as possible. But it looks very real now. Look at that. How pretty is that? I think I'm going to do one more. Probably 3 on each side is good enough. And make sure we don't lose this one and just hold it there a little bit. And there we go. So we leave a line. We're going to use one of our wires to do that. And we're going to repeat with all of them. Okay guys, so we're going to start assembling our leaves. We're going to grab our 2 wires and just grab your needle nose and cut these little things off. This is your base stem that's going to go into the pipe, and we are going to glue our leaf. I'm going to put a little bit more because I was looking at the wires. And we are going to glue this right there. So we're going to hold, glue right there. I'm just going to give a little extra glue because it didn't hold there. So that's one. So if you need this glue, you can find it on the website. It's very, very, very similar to Crazy Glue. And we glue these 2. So now the other 4, we're going to glue them to the thin wire. Because remember, each one has 3. Each like set of leaves has 3. You want it to be like the real rose. So we're going to make this little thing, and we're going to grab one of your 18 gauge wires, and we're going to put it right there. And just hold it. Oh. Put a little bit more. Usually we'll use something else to hold it. So we're holding until it glues, and we're going to do this with all our leaves. Next one. So you're gonna, and then before we do this, I'm gonna show you what we're gonna do. So you're gonna grab these, this one in front, or it could be the other way around. One in front and one in the back. It's also good. I think that's the best way. And we're just going to cut these, you know, because you need to have this alone to go into the pipe. So we're just going to grab your floral tape from your kit, and we are going to wrap around here. I recommend putting a little bit of glue here, just so they're very... Now, if you want them just coming out from the stem, I'm thinking you go like that, and you just wrap them around. If you want to be extra safe, put a little bit of glue so it goes under, you know, so your wires are stuck together. So, and just let it dry. And then this is going to be here, right here. See if we want to get some glue there. We don't want it flapping around. So anyway, let's continue. So I'm just going to give you an extra tip. If you leave this too long, some people, you know, you just want it coming out of the stem. You don't want this to show. The other way is always, if you don't want them flapping, you know, give it a little twist around it like this. So this is just an extra tip for them to be like really strong looking sideways, you know. So I don't know if you can see that, what I'm doing to it right here with the floral tape, just kind of keeping it hold. And we continue, and that's it. I'm gonna put more glue here. Oh my God, this glue is full of little holes. So there you go. So we're gonna do this with both sides. So we are just gonna start thermoforming our sepals. So this basically is kind of like a really cute thing that is going to twist. This one goes down, but these are going to go up. So you're going to kind of just like that, because they go up like they're falling. Kind of like that. And we're going to do the rest. So we warm this. We just give it a little curve here. And then we just do the heat, fix these up and turn them up. Like a little hand. Well, it's got the nasty finger, but anyway, that is not a good. The next one. Now there's another technique that we use for, let me try to do it so you can see whichever you feel better. But see, each one, you kind of twist it. And oh my God, it looks so pretty. You just twist. I think I'm going to do it like that. It's really up to you guys. It just gives the sepal a very, like those elegant roses that you see. So each one you can twist to whichever side you want. So we're just going to twist twist, twist, twist. Look at that. Oh my God, it's gonna look so pretty. You just want this to go up and this has to go down, you know? So it's gotta go like that. You know, you gotta push this up and this has to go up because this part is not glued to the flower. This looks like the sepal is coming out of it. So anyway, we finish these up. So we are now gonna use two colors. I want to use apple red and cranberry. So I'm gonna try to look lighter inside and then the tiny edges a little bit darker. So here we go. Make sure you get the insides and you paint sideways if you're going to paint with a finished flower. So you're going to have to. And there we go. Now I'm just going to use a tiny bit of cranberry on just some edges. Like not all, but like some edges, like right there. A little bit dark there, there. There, there, there. So you see, it just has a little bit of like dark little spots. Right there. Right there. Right there. And that's it. Now it looks very, very dramatic. So now we're going to paint our sepals and leaves. I'm going to use two tones. Remember, you can do this with craft paint. I'm just going to do it because I got lots to do. And we're just going to put some dark in the center and the edges a little bit lighter, or you could do it the other way around. You know, so it's a darker green, and that's all we do. From far away, and then we're going to do a lighter green on the edges. And now you do it on both sides. So we're just going to turn it around. And I forgot that we always try to do the front side first. And remember, on this part of the sepals, you only want the edge. So we're going to go and put our dark again. So it's just a shadow that you want. And that's it. Okay, guys, so we're at the very last part of our build, and we are just going to glue our sepals to, well, sorry, first our structure where we are going to insert into our stem. We're just going to glue it with silicone to our plate, and then we're going to cover with the sepals. So it's very, very easy peasy. So I'm just going to put some silicone and try to center it and push it until they dry up. And the little edges, you can try to bend them in, like right here. I'm gonna use my needle nose pliers to help me with that. So I'm just gonna bend this in, this part, and we're gonna put a little bit more of our silicone that we didn't put on this part. This is a very important part. You want it to be very, very, very well glued. So don't be stingy with the glue here. My glue gun is getting kind of hard. So I'm gonna put more glue on the sides. Make sure it is very, very well glued. And we're just gonna wait for it to dry, and then we're just gonna go around wrapping our sepals around. We're gonna push it a little bit taller here. You wanna make sure that 3 of them, you have to make sure that 3 of them cover half. You know, it's gotta go halfway because you have to do it with 6. So I'm just gonna push it a little bit higher and kind of calculate it, eyeball it. You know, this one goes on top. And then this one. And then the last one. And we are just gonna be ready to just kind of hold. And look at that. Make sure you don't have any place where your plate is showing. So what I'm gonna do, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm just gonna glue it in 6 parts, just 3 little parts right there, like half, and then this one to the other side. So it can give you like a distribution, right? So, and then you glue, just put a tiny bit of glue right there. And I'm gonna put it over there, kind of to the same height. And then this one right in the center. We'll fix the rest later, but this is gonna help you kind of to guide it in the distribution or the fanning out. So you won't have issues with it being too wide here or too thin over here. I'm just gonna move it this way a little bit. And then the last one. So little tips and tricks you learn here and there. So once you have your 6 little things, I'm gonna cross this one over here. We're gonna make sure you don't see your plate anywhere. And you're gonna start gluing. So, you see any plate anywhere? No. Okay, so I'm gonna start gluing the bottom one, like the first ones we did. So I'm gonna put in the edges and just make sure this is really as open as I can. And that it glues to the red foam, right? You want it to glue to the red foam. I'm gonna put this glue right here. So I'm gonna put here. I'm gonna put over here. I don't know if you can see. And I'm going to make sure it glues to the red foam. Now these are the 2 ones we started with. So we gotta make sure these 2 cover the plate, of course, and then that they go all the way to the red part. Okay, so here we go. And this one I'm gonna have to pass place it over that one. And when we glue, we don't want that to stay, so you're gonna have to twist it a little bit over here. And here we go. We're gonna put some glue all the way here to make sure it goes over the red. And I'm gonna push it a little bit this way, just to make sure this is holding. Look at that. So now we're gonna do the same with these last two. I'm just gonna close this up right here to make sure it's as round to the pipe that you can. So this little pipe is gonna go inside in the foam, okay? So now we're going to do this one. So we need to make sure as much as we can to this side and that it glues to the plate. And there you go. And then the last one. We're going to make sure we have our glue. And we glue it. And it's exactly the same as the classic rose. It's the same sepal because it is a rose. A little bit different because of the ruffles, but there's just so many types of roses and they're all so pretty. So look at that. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. It is a beauty. Now we're going to go to drill our pipe and then just finish it up. So now we're going to drill our pipe. Here's our pipe that comes in your kit, and we are going to make sure this is a little bit thicker, just the same as our stems. And we are just gonna use our little drill here. Calculate wherever you want it. I'm gonna do it a little bit since I have a long pipe. I think it's 5 foot. I'm gonna drill one right here. And then sideways so it can look a little bit up. But make sure it fits. I have a feeling it's too thick. So I gotta open it up a little bit more. Let's make sure. So there it goes. It goes in. Make sure you got your, look at that, how pretty it's gonna look. So you just give it the little bend like that. And you want it to look like to the front. You know, if you're looking side to the front, and this is gonna bend this way. So make sure you don't give your bend a crease, right? You gotta put your hand like that because you don't want it to be creased. And I'm gonna put the other one on this side. Or I don't know, higher, yeah, right here. Right here. And we're gonna make sure, you know, it fits. The pipe has aluminum inside, so that's pretty easy. Kind of soft, somewhat soft. So there we go. And now we're gonna push it in. You may need your needle nose pliers here. There we go. There we go. So there we go. We give it a little sideways nudge, just so you can see the leaves like to the front. You may want to twist this like that. So now we go to the next part. Congratulations, you are now done with your old garden rose. And we are going to do the last part, which is inserting it into our stem. If you have some trouble, because it's really tight, you don't want it to be twirling around. And then after that, you kind of bend it a little bit. And I am going to set it in my giant flower hat box right here, because that's the space I wanted it in. I haven't finished the hat box, but so I have a rose, carnation, anemones. They're all 20 inches, so, well, some are a little bit small, but just wanted to show you. Congratulations on your big build.